We're going to break down exactly where safety signs need to go to keep everyone protected and stay OSHA compliant. Let's start with the golden rule of safety sign placement. Signs must be visible to everyone who might encounter the hazard. Sounds obvious, right? But you'd be surprised how often this basic principle gets overlooked. Your signs need to be visible from all angles of approach, and they should be clear even from a reasonable distance. Now, let's talk about height. OSHA doesn't give us an exact measurement, but here's what works best. Place signs at eye level, which is typically between 5 and 6 feet from the floor. But remember, this isn't a hard rule. If you're warning about a trip hazard near the floor, that sign might need to be lower. If you're in an area where people are typically looking up, like a construction site with overhead hazards, those signs might need to be higher. Speaking of location, let's get specific about where different types of signs belong. Danger signs? These need to be right at the hazard point. We're talking about immediate, serious hazards here, like electrical panels, moving machinery, or chemical storage areas. Don't place them so close that someone would be in danger by the time they read the sign, but close enough to give immediate warning. Caution signs are a bit different. These should be posted to warn about potential hazards or unsafe practices. Think slippery floors, low headroom, or areas where eye protection is required. Place these signs at every entrance to the hazard area and at key decision points where people need to take precautionary action. Here's something people often forget. Lighting matters. Your signs need to be visible in all lighting conditions. If you're in a dimly lit area, consider reflective signs or even illuminated ones. And in areas with changing light conditions, like loading docks, make sure your signs are visible in both bright daylight and low light. What about temporary hazards? These need temporary signs, but the placement rules are just as important. Construction areas, wet floors, or maintenance work all need clear signage that's properly secured. Don't just prop them up. They need to stay in place until the hazard is gone. And here's a pro tip. Conduct regular sign audits. Walk through your facility regularly and check if all your signs are still visible, clean, and in good condition. Signs covered in dust or hidden behind new equipment aren't doing anyone any good. Remember, the whole point of safety signs is communication. If your signs aren't effectively communicating the hazard, they're not doing their job. Place them where people will see them before they encounter the hazard. Make sure they're clear and unobstructed, and always err on the side of over-communication when it comes to safety.
Are you fed up with sifting through binders trying to find the right toolbox talk? Safe Leo can put an end to that headache once and for all. You'll never ever have to comb through binders again. Now you can easily upload your own or choose from our comprehensive library of preloaded text-based and video-based toolbox talks. No more last-minute scrambling to pull something together. Even better, you can bulk schedule those talks across all your projects, ensuring they happen consistently without someone having to remember. When it's time for the safety meeting, just pull up the day's talk on your phone or tablet and deliver it to your crew. Taking attendance is a breeze too. Workers can digitally sign in right on the device, or you can snap a photo of the physical sign-in sheet. Either way, SafeLeo keeps everything documented and stored in one organized system. Safety should be the top priority on any job site. Now you can streamline your toolbox talk so you can focus on the information, not scrambling to find it. Click the link below to request a quick demo.